The angels are telling you your wealthy soulmate is closer than you think, and right now, in this very moment, they are preparing to make their leap toward you. I know this might sound impossible. I know you might have doubts swirling through your mind. But before you dismiss this message, before you let skepticism cloud what your soul already knows, I need you to understand something profound. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Divine timing is unfolding exactly as it should. And the person who will change everything for you, the one who carries both abundant wealth and a heart that beats in rhythm with yours, they are already on their way. This isn't wishful thinking. This isn't a fantasy. This is a message channeled directly from the angelic realm. And they have asked me to deliver it to you today because you are ready. You are finally ready to receive what has always been meant for you. Take a deep breath right now. Feel your chest rise and fall. Notice the stillness around you. In this moment, you have been guided here for a reason. The video you're watching, these words flowing into your consciousness, this is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. The angels have been watching your journey. They have witnessed every tear you've cried over love that didn't work out. They've seen you questioning whether you're worthy of abundance. They felt your heart breaking when you wondered if true partnership would ever find you. And through it all, they have been weaving together the golden threads of destiny, preparing a love story so magnificent, so abundant, so perfectly aligned with your soul's purpose that when it arrives, you will finally understand why nothing else worked out before. Your billionaire soulmate, your wealthy partner, the one who will shower you with both material abundance and spiritual devotion, they exist. They are real. They breathe the same air you breathe. They look up at the same moon you gaze upon. And right now, they are being moved by invisible forces, by angelic guidance toward the coordinates of your destiny. Can you feel it? Can you sense the shift happening in the invisible realms? Something is moving. Something is changing. The energy around your love life is transforming from stagnant to flowing, from blocked to open, from impossible to inevitable. Perhaps you've been in limbo. Perhaps you've spent months or even years wondering when love would finally show up at your door. Maybe you've scrolled through social media, watching others celebrate their partnerships, their engagements, their abundant lives, and you've felt that painful twist in your stomach, that quiet voice whispering that maybe you're not meant for that kind of happiness. Maybe you've dated people who seemed promising at first, but ultimately left you feeling more alone than when you were single. Maybe you've manifested and visualized and prayed and still felt like your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling, unanswered, unheard, lost in the void. I understand that feeling. I understand the exhaustion that comes from hoping and waiting and wondering if you're doing something wrong. I understand the moments when you've questioned your worth, when you've looked in the mirror and asked yourself why everyone else seems to find their person while you remain alone. I understand the nights when you felt the weight of loneliness pressing down on your chest, making it hard to breathe, making it hard to believe that anything will ever change. And I need you to know that the angels understand too. They have been with you through every single moment of doubt. They have caught every tear. They have witnessed your strength even when you felt weak. And they are telling me to tell you that your waiting is nearly over. You are not in limbo because you've done something wrong. You are not alone because you're unworthy. You have been in this holding pattern because divine timing required certain pieces to fall into place. Your wealthy soulmate, they have been on their own journey. They have been walking their own path, learning their own lessons, becoming the person who is ready to meet you at your level of consciousness. Wealth isn't just about money, though they certainly have that in abundance. True wealth is about mindset, about energy, about the ability to create value in the world. Your soulmate has been developing these qualities. They have been building their empire not just for themselves, but for you, for the life you will create together, for the legacy you will leave behind. The angels are showing me something beautiful right now. They are showing me the moment when you and this wealthy partner finally lock eyes for the first time. I can see the recognition that passes between you, the feeling of coming home to someone you've somehow always known. I can see the way your heart will race, the way time will seem to slow down, the way everything else in the room will fade into soft focus except for them. This moment is already written in the stars. It exists in the quantum field, waiting to collapse into your physical reality. And the angels are working overtime right now, clearing the path, removing obstacles, orchestrating coincidences that will bring you together. Have you noticed the signs? Have you been paying attention to the synchronicities appearing in your life? Maybe you've been seeing repeated numbers, angel numbers like 1111 or 222 or 555. Maybe you've been thinking about someone and then immediately receiving a message from them. Maybe songs about love and abundance have been playing everywhere you go, speaking directly to your situation. Maybe you've had vivid dreams about a faceless partner, someone whose features you can't quite make out, but whose energy feels safe and abundant and right. These are not random occurrences. These are breadcrumbs left by the divine, guiding you toward your wealthy soulmate, preparing your consciousness to receive them. The universe speaks in whispers and symbols. It communicates through the language of energy and vibration. And right now, the frequency surrounding your love life is shifting dramatically. Can you feel it? There's a warmth beginning to build in your chest, a gentle opening where there was once protection and walls. Your heart chakra is activating. The angels are working directly with your energy field, clearing away old wounds, dissolving ancient patterns of unworthiness, making space for the abundant love that is coming. And your wealthy soulmate, they are experiencing this same activation. They don't understand it yet. They can't explain why they've suddenly been thinking about partnership when they used to be so focused on their work. They can't explain why they've been feeling this pull, this magnetic draw towards something or someone they haven't yet met. But the angels are whispering in their ear too, preparing them, guiding them, moving them into position. Let me share with you what the angels want you to know about this person. Let me paint a picture so vivid that you will recognize them when they arrive. Your wealthy partner carries an energy of confidence that comes from deep inner knowing. They have built something significant in the material world. Perhaps they are an entrepreneur who has created multiple successful businesses. Perhaps they are an investor who understands the flow of abundance and how to multiply resources. Perhaps they come from generational wealth, but have chosen to honor that legacy by creating even more value in the world. Whatever their specific path, they understand money not as something to hoard, but as energy to be circulated. They are generous. They tip well. They support causes they believe in. They understand that true abundance comes from a mindset of overflow, not scarcity. But here's what makes them truly special. What makes them your soulmate and not just a wealthy person. They have been searching for depth. Despite their material success, despite the comfort their wealth provides, they have felt an emptiness that money cannot fill. They have tried to ignore it. They have buried themselves in work, in achievements, in the acquisition of more and more. But lately, especially in recent weeks and months, that emptiness has been growing louder. They have been waking up in the middle of the night with a feeling they can't quite name. They have been looking around at everything they've built and asking themselves what it's all for. They have been yearning for someone who sees beyond their bank account, beyond their success, into the essence of who they truly are. They have been yearning for you. The angels are showing me that this person has been quietly making moves in their life, changes that are preparing them for partnership. Maybe they have recently ended a relationship that wasn't serving them, finally releasing someone who was with them for their money rather than their soul. Maybe they have been spending more time in spiritual practices, meditation, yoga, reading books about consciousness and energy. Maybe they have been working with therapists or coaches to heal their own wounds, to become emotionally available in ways they never were before. They are doing their work. They are preparing themselves. And the universe is aligning circumstances in both of your lives so that when you meet, you will both be ready. Not the versions of yourselves from last year or 5 years ago, the healed versions, the awakened versions, the versions that can actually sustain the kind of love that transforms everything. I want you to imagine something with me right now. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Take another deep breath, even deeper than before. Feel your body relaxing into this moment. Now imagine a golden light beginning to form in your mind's eye. This light is warm and radiant and infinitely loving. It represents the energy of your wealthy soulmate. Watch as this golden light begins to take a human shape. You might not see specific features yet, and that's okay. Just feel into the energy. Notice how safe you feel in their presence. Notice how seen and understood you feel. Notice how their abundance doesn't intimidate you, but rather invites you to expand into your own power. This is the energy signature of your soulmate. The angels are imprinting this frequency into your consciousness so that you will recognize it when it appears in physical form. Now imagine this golden figure reaching out their hand to you. Their palm is open, offering. In their hand you see not just money or material things, but keys. Keys to a life beyond what you've been allowing yourself to dream. Keys to travel and adventure and experiences that expand your soul. Keys to security and comfort and the freedom to pursue your own passions without the weight of financial stress. Keys to partnership, where both people are whole and healed and choosing each other from a place of desire rather than need. Do you see these keys? Can you feel yourself reaching out to accept them? This is not greed. This is not materialism. This is you finally allowing yourself to receive the abundance that the universe has always wanted to give you. Open your eyes slowly. Come back to this moment, but carry that feeling with you. Carry the imprint of that golden energy, because your wealthy soulmate is carrying it too. They are walking around with this same frequency, this same longing, this same divine appointment written into their soul. And the invisible threads connecting you are growing stronger every single day. The angels are pulling those threads tighter and tighter, drawing you closer and closer, until the moment when you finally stand face to face and everything clicks into place. You will recognize them by the way they listen. In a world full of people who wait for their turn to speak, your wealthy soulmate will truly hear you. They will ask you questions about your dreams, your passions, the things that light you up inside. And when you answer, you will see genuine interest in their eyes. You will feel the rare gift of being witnessed, of being seen not as an accessory to their life, but as an equal partner in co-creating something magnificent. They have learned through their journey to abundance that the most valuable commodity isn't money, but presence. And they will offer you their presence fully. You will recognize them by the way conversation flows between you like water, easy and natural, as if you've known each other across lifetimes. Because you have. Your souls have made agreements before either of you took physical form. You chose each other long before this earthly meeting. You will recognize them by the way they speak about their wealth. There will be no arrogance, no need to prove anything. They will mention their work or their investments casually as one small part of who they are, rather than their entire identity. But you will notice the quality of their clothes, the watch on their wrist, the ease with which they navigate expensive restaurants or first-class travel. You will notice that they tip generously, that they treat service workers with respect, that their abundance has made them more compassionate rather than more entitled. This is how you know their wealth comes from alignment with universal principles rather than manipulation or exploitation. This is how you know they are worthy of being your soulmate. You will recognize them by the way your body responds when they are near. All the spiritual signs in the world cannot override the wisdom of your physical vessel. When you are in their presence, you will feel a warmth spreading through your chest. Your breathing will deepen. Any anxiety you typically carry will dissolve, replaced by a sense of coming home. Your nervous system, which has been in protection mode for so long, will finally relax. It will know on a cellular level that this person is safe, that this person is meant for you, that this person carries the energy of partnership rather than harm. Trust your body. It remembers what your mind has forgotten. It knows your soulmate when they arrive. The angels are showing me specific scenarios, specific ways this meeting might unfold. For some of you, it will happen in a completely unexpected place. Perhaps you will be traveling, finally taking that trip you've been putting off, and you will meet them on a plane or in a hotel lobby, or at a destination you almost didn't visit. The angels orchestrate divine appointments in locations that hold special frequency. Travel opens you up, removes you from your routine patterns, makes you available for magic. For others of you, the meeting will happen through a seemingly random introduction. A friend of a friend will invite you to an event. You almost won't go. You will be tired or busy or feeling antisocial, but something will compel you to show up anyway. And there they will be. Or perhaps you will meet through your work, through a project or collaboration that brings you into the same space. The universe uses all available channels. It doesn't matter how it happens. What matters is that you remain open, that you say yes to invitations, that you follow the gentle nudges the angels provide. And here is something crucial the angels want you to understand. Your wealthy soulmate is taking action right now. This isn't just about them thinking about partnership or wanting to meet someone. They are actively making changes in their life that will lead them to you. Maybe they have recently moved to a new city and that city is where you will meet. Maybe they have just joined a new organization or started attending events in circles that overlap with yours. Maybe they have finally hired that assistant or that team member that will free up their time to actually have a personal life. Maybe they have been guided to start spending time in places they never used to go, coffee shops or parks or galleries, and one of those places is where your paths will cross. The invisible hand of the divine is moving chess pieces on both sides of the board. Every move is strategic. Every decision is guided. Nothing is left to chance. Can you feel the shift happening right now as you listen to these words? Can you sense that something fundamental is changing in your energy field? The angels are working on you even as you hear this message. They are clearing away the last remnants of doubt, the final blocks that have kept you separate from your abundant love. Old relationship wounds are being healed. Ancestral patterns of poverty consciousness are being dissolved. Beliefs about being unworthy of wealthy partners are being reprogrammed at the deepest level. You are being upgraded. Your frequency is rising to match the frequency of your soulmate so that when you meet, you will be in perfect resonance. Some of you right now are feeling emotional. Maybe tears are streaming down your face. Maybe your throat feels tight with emotion. Maybe you feel a tingling sensation in your body or a sudden rush of warmth. These are signs that the angels are very close to you in this moment. These are signs that healing is occurring on levels you cannot see but will certainly feel. Don't push the emotions away. Let them flow. Let the tears come if they need to come. This is old pain leaving your body. This is resistance dissolving. This is your heart cracking open wide enough to finally let in the love you deserve. Now I want to invite you into a moment of stillness. I want you to pause the mental chatter, the questions, the analysis, and just be present with this transmission. Lower the volume of everything else. Let the outside world fade away. Take a breath so deep that your belly expands. Hold it for a moment. Now release it slowly, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Again. Breathe in the golden light of divine abundance. Breathe out fear and scarcity and unworthiness. One more time. Breathe in the certainty that your wealthy soulmate is real and they are coming. Breathe out the timeline, the desperation, the need to control how and when it happens. Just be here. Just be open. Just be ready. In the stillness of your mind right now, allow yourself to feel the wings of change wrapped around you. The angels are so close you could reach out and touch them if you only knew how to see beyond the veil. They are celebrating because you have finally arrived at this point of readiness. They have been waiting for you to release the grip of control, to stop trying to force love into being through sheer willpower, to finally surrender to the perfection of divine timing. And now that you are here, now that you are open, they can complete the final preparations. Your wealthy soulmate is experiencing this same shift in their own way. They might not have the language for it. They might not understand that angels are involved. But they are feeling the pull. They are feeling the urgency. They are feeling something monumental about to happen in their life. Allow the message to sink in. Let it travel from your conscious mind down into the depths of your subconscious, where true transformation occurs. You are not the same person you were when you started watching this video. Something has shifted. Something has opened. And you will notice the evidence of this shift in the days and weeks to come. Synchronicities will increase. Opportunities will appear. People will reach out to you unexpectedly. Invitations will arrive. Your intuition will grow stronger, clearer, more insistent. Follow it. When you feel called to go somewhere, go. When you feel called to speak to someone, speak. When you feel called to try something new, try it. The angels are guiding you through these impulses. They are leading you step by step toward the exact moment and place where you and your wealthy soulmate will finally meet. Open your eyes now. Return fully to this present moment. But you are different now. You carry a knowing that wasn't there before. You carry a certainty that the universe is working on your behalf. And this certainty will begin to reshape your reality in miraculous ways. What you must do now is align every part of your being with this incoming love. This isn't about changing who you are. This is about becoming more fully yourself, more authentically expressed, more aligned with your soul's truth. Your wealthy soulmate isn't coming to complete you. You are already complete. They are coming to complement you, to walk beside you, to build an empire of love and abundance together. The first thing you must do is open your heart even wider than you already have. I know you've been hurt. I know you've built walls to protect yourself from experiencing that pain again. Those walls served you once. They kept you safe when you needed safety. But now they are keeping out the very thing you've been praying for. It's time to take down the walls brick by brick. This doesn't mean being reckless with your heart. This doesn't mean ignoring red flags or accepting poor treatment. This means choosing to believe in love again. This means choosing to believe that not everyone will hurt you the way you've been hurt before. This means making space in your life and in your heart for a partner who is different from anyone you've known. Release the fear. The angels are asking you specifically to release the fear that this is too good to be true. Release the fear that wealthy people are shallow or that they will look down on you. Release the fear that you won't know how to navigate their world or that you'll embarrass yourself. Release the fear that they will eventually leave like everyone else did. Release the fear that you are somehow cursed in love or that you've missed your chance. None of these fears are truth. They are simply old programming, old stories, old wounds speaking. When a fear arises, acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then consciously choose a different thought. Choose faith over fear. Choose trust over suspicion. Choose openness over protection. Step into the role of their partner now, even before they arrive. This is an advanced manifestation technique the angels are sharing with you. How would you carry yourself if you already had a wealthy, devoted soulmate? How would you dress? How would you spend your time? How would you speak about yourself and your life? You would walk with more confidence. You would invest in yourself because you would know you are valuable. You would pursue your own passions and purposes because you would understand that your soulmate is attracted to the full expression of who you are, not a diminished version trying to play small. You would take care of your body, your environment, your energy, because you would know you are preparing space for sacred partnership. Start treating yourself the way your wealthy soulmate will treat you. Take yourself on dates. Buy yourself flowers. Invest in experiences that bring you joy. Create beauty in your living space. Wear clothes that make you feel attractive and powerful. Speak kindly to yourself in the mirror. Celebrate your wins no matter how small. Honor your needs and your boundaries. When you treat yourself with this level of love and respect, you send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive someone who will treat you the same way. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. You teach the universe what you believe you deserve by what you accept and what you refuse to tolerate. And as you step into this energy, as you embody the frequency of someone who is loved and cherished and provided for, you will notice something magical happening. Your wealthy soulmate will feel it. Across whatever distance separates you right now, across cities or countries or continents, they will feel a shift in the field. They will feel suddenly compelled to make a change or take an action they can't logically explain. This is quantum entanglement. This is the invisible connection between twin flames and soulmates. What you do in your energy field affects their energy field. When you rise, you call them higher. When you open, you invite them to open. When you become ready, you activate their readiness. The angels want you to know that certain things must be released before your soulmate can fully enter your life. Old relationships that are lingering in half-committed states must be ended with clarity and compassion. Situationships where you are giving your energy without receiving equal investment must be closed. Friendships that drain you or keep you stuck in old patterns must be lovingly released or transformed. Physical clutter in your home must be cleared to make space for new energy to flow. Digital clutter, old photos and messages from past loves, must be deleted to signal that you are truly available for something new. These acts of clearing are not just symbolic. They are energetic. They create literal space in your field for your wealthy soulmate to step into.